Versatile Mage. Chapter 162. Only you're an intermediate. Zhuang Lifeng's move was outside of everyone's expectations. In this competition, the challengers were supposed to eliminate the summoned beasts. This act of Zhuang Lifeng was out of the box, and immediately caused dissatisfaction among the summoner students. This is against the rules. How could he attack the summoner straight away? Shouted Hai Deifu without hesitation. Not really. This competition is a battle between the summoners and the people of the other side. There was one time where one person defeated our school long ago, and the senior that represented our school had a summoned beast way stronger than Mo Fan's, Jiang Yunming said calmly. As a teacher, Jiang Yunming did not talk about the situations that could possibly occur in a battle to his students, and he also had not told them that the summoners could be a target as well in the battle. Sometimes, only by experiencing something would someone truly remember a lesson. Besides, in a real battle against demons and monsters, a summoner had to learn how to protect himself. Damn, Mo Fan only managed to fend off 79 of them, and is still quite far away from reaching 100, said an unhappy Hai Deifu. The spirit wolf was invincible. It had managed to fend off 7 or 8 waves of attackers already, but no one expected that someone experienced like Zhuang Lifeng would pop out of nowhere and attack the summoner straight away. Such big words he used, and thanks to him, we have now offended the students of the other schools. Cursed Wang Li. Zhuang Lifeng had the wind element at his side. He was so fast the dust on the ground was split apart by his high speed. As he drew closer and closer, he could clearly see the provoking face of that summoner student. Idiot! How dare he act so tough and strong with just those puny capabilities of his? Even without using his magic, Zhuang Lifeng would be able to knock out this summoner student just using the speed he was traveling. Of course, Zhuang Lifeng was still observing every move made by Mo Fan carefully, and he had prepared himself to change to another way of attacking as long as Mo Fan showed any sign of using any magic equipment. Light. Why is there light on this guy's hand? It does not seem like he is using any magic equipment. Wait a minute. Purple light. Zhuang Lifeng's expression froze in an instant. Other than some exclusive elements, the only element that emits purple rays is the freaking lightning element. I don't remember saying that I am not an intermediate mage, drawled Mo Fan, mockery in his eyes as they started to emit bright purple rays. The purple star path was formed and countless lightning arcs sparked around Mo Fan like slithering snakes. Lightning strike, fierce whip. At this range, there was not even a second for Zhuang Lifeng to activate any of his defensive magical gear at all. The lightning arcs merged together in a blink of an eye, turning into ferocious purple serpents that charged out and whipped their bodies towards Zhuang Lifeng mercilessly. Upon seeing the serpents, Zhuang Lifeng immediately reacted and tried to evade their attacks. However, Mo Fan knew that this guy could move at high speed, and so he specifically activated the second-level lightning strike. With the relentless and rampaging thunder whips striking everywhere, Zhuang Lifeng would not be able to dodge his attacks even if he were twice as fast as he was. Once he was struck by one of the lightning strikes, the other strikes would lash towards the target like snakes stalking their prey, before converging on and devouring the target. Zhuang Lifeng's wind trail was destroyed by the lightning whip, and purple lightning sparks were sizzling all over his body. He couldn't even move a finger now, let alone run like he had been. 80 of you. Mo Fan, on the other hand, did not release the lightning strike completely, because Zhuang Lifeng might pass out straight away. With a smile, Mo Fan ignored the paralyzed Zhuang Lifeng as he only considered Zhuang Lifeng's failure another minor event on the road to his eventual victory. Zhuang Lifeng was down on the ground, his face very pale. He looked at Mo Fan, who was standing right in front of him. Intermediate level mage. No wonder he dared to provoke everyone. When Zhuang Lifeng failed, the people sitting in the seats were all startled. It was already surprising enough that Zhuang Lifeng had displayed another element of magic. After all, that meant that there was yet another intermediate level mage among the new students. However, Before anyone could recover from the shock given to them by Zhuang Lifeng, that arrogant summoner pummeled even more surprises into everyone with a surprise lightning strike. He was also an intermediate level mage. Damn, we know that the Pearl Institute had a lot of strong students, but there shouldn't be that many intermediate level mages. The new students were basically not even 20 years old, and those that advanced into intermediate level mage before 20 years old were all monsters. Now, including Luo Song, there were already 3 of them. Perhaps the latter 2 did not acquire any difficult intermediate magics, but with that monstrous talent of theirs, it is only a matter of time before they manage to do so. He is also a lightning mage, asked a girl with a ponytail, looking at Zhu Xiaoting with surprise all over her face. Zhu Xiaoting only smiled speechlessly at her question and did not say anything at all. Back then, after the battle at the Mu family, Zhu Xiaoting had immediately stopped acting proudly in front of Mo Fan after witnessing Mo Fan's power, which far exceeded his own. Then, did he acquire any intermediate lightning element magic? Pressed the girl with the ponytail. I don't know. Zhu Xiaoting replied with a shake of his head. Then he is unstoppable. With an evolved spirit wolf and his expertise in lightning strike, no one will be able to beat him. Only by dragging it out will we win. Drag out things long enough for his spirit wolf to use up all its energy. Time passed slowly, as the challenges came up one after another. One by one they came, and one by one they fell. After a few tries, more and more bodies lay underneath Mo Fan and his spirit wolf's legs. In the battle, Mo Fan continued to support his spirit wolf by using lightning strike. The lightning strike was very good for crowd control, and this greatly eased the burden on the spirit wolf. Even a strong summoned beast like the wolf would not be able to fight non-stop. Soon, more than 100 challenges had fallen. This was very good news to the students from the summoner school, as their resources were now secured. Before they entered the competition, none of them could have dreamed that it would be Mo Fan that stood out and turned the tables. Now, everyone admired Mo Fan for what he had done, except for Wang Liting. After all, not anyone could be like Mo Fan and overwhelm students from an entire school that easily. Even after more than 100 of them fell, the challenges continued to come in. Who wanted to lose? Thus, even after knowing that they might not be able to win, they blatantly challenged Mo Fan in hopes of wearing down the spirit wolf. With this thought in their mind, more and more challenges fell. Soon the number was about to breach 150 people. The achievements of Mo Fan had completely cowed the other students. Idiots. A 5-person team, each and every one is a primary mage, and they failed to form a good synchronization with each other. They're just there to feed the wolf. Chapter end. Please guys like, comment, share, and subscribe.